there, friends. I'm taking a day off of the harvest today to talk to you something much more important than me and my farm. This is about the future of our beautiful country. Thus far, we have put the hope of our country in the hands of the Federalists and their friends. And what have we gotten for it? Nothing but the destruction of the very Republican principles this country is founded on. They have tried to economically stifle us through tariffs, taxes, and assumption. And now they're going to try to re-tie us to the very country whose impositions still can be heard in our ears. And not only that, but they suggest that we put down our brother France in the midst of following our footsteps. They say that Jay's treaty has been judged too quickly, but no treaty with Britain is okay, whatever it says. If we are to show the world that republicanism is the answer, then we cannot doom France in the midst of its struggles. But don't let me waste my words on things that you already know, because the majority of the American population already understands the absurdity of this quasi-war we wage with our brother. Now we must choose a leader who will act on what the people of this country knows. Our venerable Washington may have been deceived into thinking our people feel some barbaric connection with Britain, but there is one who will not be. Jefferson himself said,
I feel that the permanence of our own country leans in some degree on that, and that failure there would be a powerful argument to prove that there must be a failure here.
Jefferson will not forget our debt of gratitude to our faithful ally who helped us throw off Britain's chains. Jefferson will not let that tiger mangle another country in the midst of liberating itself. We must show the world that republicanism is the answer. We must vote Jefferson.
Alexander Hamilton, the head of the Department of the Treasury and one of the leaders of the Federalists. This is the man who is determined to take money from the common citizen by paying securities at face value to those who preyed upon the destitution of the common man during our fight for independence.
Nothing but a permanent body can check the impudence of democracy.
This is the man who would return our country to a monarchy. He also supported Jay's treaty, giving power to our former master, Britain.
The people are turbulent and changing. They seldom judge or determine right.
Hamilton and the Federalists would take all power from the regular citizen. They would take all power and authority from our state legislatures and give it to the federal government. Indeed, they have already tried to do so by founding a national bank. This is clearly not a power granted to the federal government by the Constitution.
If the end be clearly comprehended within any of the specified powers, and if the measure has an obvious relation to that end, and is not forbidden by any particular provision of the Constitution, it may safely be deemed to come within the compass of national authority.
Hamilton and the Federalists want to take our liberty and our rights. Vote Jefferson to keep Hamilton and the Federalists out of power.
Fellow Americans, Adams' previous presidency is proof that he should not be president again. He was unable to cooperate with his Vice President Jefferson, who was the right choice for president. Throughout his presidency, he made fatal mistakes. Adams' attempts at reconciliation with the French failed and resulted in the XYZ affair. This alleged conspiracy led to the Alien and Sedition Acts, which were fatal mistakes in the Adams presidency. These acts gave increased power to Adams and made it difficult for foreigners to vote and become citizens. Adams' suppression of the American people was unacceptable and will not be tolerated for another presidency. These acts also proved Adams' incompetence as president because he was puppeted by the Federalists. Adams has already been given a chance at leading America and has disappointed you, the American people. I know that Jefferson can lead the nation in a better direction. Adams' previous presidency is proof of his failure. Now let Jefferson prove he is the right vote for president. Vote Republican. It's the right choice.
My fellow Americans, my name is Thomas Jefferson, and I am a man of the people. I have great confidence in the common sense of mankind in general. If elected President of these fine United States of America, I will do everything in my power to uphold what I wrote in the Declaration of Independence. I am not among those who fear the people. They, and not the rich, are our dependents for continual freedom. Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government. Whenever things get so far from wrong to attract their notice, they may be relied on to set them right. Those who labor in the earth are the chosen people of God, if he ever had a chosen people, whose breasts he made peculiar deposits for substantial and genuine virtue. I openly oppose the Alien Condition Acts, which were passed by a Federalist Congress to silence the voice of the people. These acts are in direct violation of our constitutional rights to freedom of speech. America is a nation for the common man, for the yeoman farmer who wakes up at the crack of dawn to plow his fields to feed his family and friends. As president, I will stand up for the common man and make sure his best interests are served.